Angel Aura 1111 Oracle here. Thanks so much for tuning in, you all. Go ahead and like and subscribe as you enter. Let's go ahead and bless this collective energy reading. Dear Heavenly Father, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, Divine Mother, thank you for intuitive wisdom, spiritual protection, and provisions each and every day. Thank you for allowing the angels and ancestors to assist us in this reading for the collective. Amen. Ashe. Ooh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. Here we have it. Okay, so it's really evident that this chemistry between the masculine and the feminine is unmatched. You may have already known this divine feminine, which is why you may not have connected with anyone in that level. I'm definitely picking up that your awareness, your spiritual awareness is hold on y'all, something dropped. I really believe there's no coincidences. Everything is literally a spiritual in a spiritual alignment. So with that falling down, that was a a badge. Someone feel as if they have dropped the ball. They feel as if their job was to protect you, because after that we have the Knight of Swords. They know that this is a very passionate, authentic connection, but this person is dealing with an avoided attachment style. A lot of this avoided attachment, hi Chelsea, a lot of this is because these people was what I'm picking up. In addition, this could represent karmic individuals, but I'm definitely picking up this is about the divine masculine right this at this time. And again, energy is fluid, so take it as it resonates. But your chemistry is unmatched, and they may have literally dropped the ball in regard to this connection out of fear. With the Knight of Swords here, and they want to rush in and stop you or protect you because they see that you are ascending into this Knight of Hmm. Until the nine. Wow. This night energy is very strong. Like they are manifesting you heavily or praying about the situation heavily because they feel as if now many of them may have avoided their emotions, but now they have no choice but to deal with that. And that energy is strongly felt. Right now, from afar, you may not be aware of it, but if you're intuitive, you may pick up on that they are sending people to monitor you, maybe where you live, or if you are on social media, they're monitoring you in some aspect. And it is because they see that instead of you being bitter about the situation that may have happened between the masculine and the feminine, you've become better. You're healing. Many of you are actually healed. You're not even in a space of healing. You're not like mourning about a situation. They're just seeing that you're doing really well, and it's giving them a reminder about the chemistry, the passion they have with you. And so this is why they feel as if they want to rush in, you know, literally by horse. They want to come to you anyway, any way possible. Definitely something horsepower. They want to come towards you because they feel as if the beauty that you're exuding, and you know how you're in your sense of, I mean, with the nine of pentacles here, like you're doing well. You have stability, and that's something they may have been intimidated by. But it's almost as if they had to run away from the connection. They have like an attachment avoidant type of personality when it comes to love. And a lot of that has to do with core wounds. It could have been because when they felt loving towards people in the past, they did not treat them well. And so now with you, divine feminine, with you actually showing this person authentic love, you haven't shown them how deceptive that you could be towards them, because they just assume that. It's putting them into wanting to a sin. They're wanting to get into this emperor energy because they feel as if they have to match you. Oh my gosh, y'all. We have the Knight of Wands coming out here. This is why they want to match your energy, because they know that there's other suitors. They know that there's other people that see your worth, that see your value, and they want to interrupt that. My gosh. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so this is the 10 of Pentacles, y'all. Be prepared. He's not playing around. Because, see, their competitive nature is actually going to work out for the best when it comes to this connection, y'all, because they're not playing around. They don't want nobody else to get this good love that you have. Oh my freaking God. And it took you, Divine Feminine, to take the hint. Many of you experience some level of disrespect, or you may have felt like the masculine was playing around in your energy. Hold on, let me lighten it up in here a bit. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so in the past, you may have dealt with, definitely picking up that with the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles coming after that. You have lit a fire under his ass, literally, by you separating yourself from this connection. You created some boundaries, and by doing so, by pulling your energy back, you may have gotten into like a Queen of Swords energy, although Queen of Swords hasn't come out yet, but it's just an understanding they have, because you're in this energy of the Nine of Pentacles. You are handling your business. You are serious about who you are. You know your worth. You know your value. And it may have taken for certain situations to transpire in this connection for you to realize that, wait a minute, let me wake up, let me wake up to my true word, and let me move accordingly when it comes to this masculine. And by you moving accordingly, that has set the tone for now. This masculine is wanting to arrive to his emperor energy, because there's a King of Wands on your tail. There's somebody, and I'm definitely picking up that this could represent several King of Wands energy. Yes, someone that sees your vision, supports your dreams, and many of them may be watching you from afar and seeing how others are rooting for you, and that's inspiring them to get on their shit. Because we have the Ten of Pentacles coming out here right after that. They're on their grind. Many of them feel also with the Ten of Pentacles here, it's as if they're having to like really rebuild the foundation, because them having experienced this connection with this chemistry, that has awakened them to, wow, okay, true love is really real. Many of them may have even prayed for this type of connection, or maybe wish for it, manifested. They may not have used the term pray, but they really imagine, like, wow, what if I'm blessed with someone that really honors me, loves me, and protects me, um reciprocates respect towards me. They wanted this, but when they got it, it was a scary thing for them. They may have felt that if they sabotage the connection, that somehow they would cause you, Divine Feminine, to also be in that type of energy, but you did not. What you did was you pulled your energy back, and you began to feed all the love and all the passion towards the masculines. Oh my gosh. Wow, wow, wow. I didn't even mean to say that. You gave all your passion towards yourself, towards your dreams. When I said towards the masculine, because that's what they expected. They expected you to chase them. They expected for you to give all your energy, all your passion towards them, and you gave them a major switcheroo by pulling your energy back and giving it all to yourself. And they realized that other people outside of them see your worth, see your passion. And it's making them want to bring their A game because, oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords coming out in the reverse, as well as the, oh, there's a lot of pain here. We also got the Three of Swords. 12 swords? Oh my gosh. But with this coming out in the reverse, this is representing that they're actually in this process of recovering from a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. Like the pain that you may have experienced when it came to this connection between you and the masculine, a lot of it had to do with the fact that they were already in pain. And so it's as if they were giving you what they had. But the mere fact that you've ascended beyond this, you've healed the wounds that you did not cause, you sought closure, you accepted closure for situations that no one ever gave you closure for, even when it came to the masculine, right? Yeah. And so also with the Three of Swords coming out here, this could represent that they're aware that they cause a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak for you. Hold on, y'all. Let me close this window. Okay, yeah, that was getting on my freaking nerves. All right, sorry about that. So, as I was saying, they're recovering from a lot of pain that they were dealing with because in your absence, by you detaching from this connection, by you focusing on loving yourself, all the energy you gave towards the masculine or gave towards other people, you pull that energy back and begin to feed more so into yourself. That has been a major reality check. That has caused them to realize that, wait a minute, in order for me to jeopardize something so beautiful, so pure, so authentic, like they know this chemistry was really real. Like it was fireworks. And for them to jeopardize that, there had to be some deep seated issues within them. And many of them are coming to this understanding now. Because they know in order to come towards you, divine feminine, within this Nine of Pentacles energy, they have to really sort out why they were able to jeopardize something so pure. Why did they feel unworthy? And why did they cause you pain? Because with this Three of Swords here, they know that they cause a lot of pain. So it's like many of them are embarrassed. This could resonate for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Also, I'm picking up heavy water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Wow. Capricorn is coming to mind. Mm-hmm. They see you. They see you shining. They see that you're really loving on yourself. Wow. They're not used to being amongst women that actually love themselves. They thought that you were going to accept the bare minimum. They thought you were going to accept breadcrumbs, is what I'm picking up. But they see that you're emotionally mature. So this is like them having to come to terms with, you were who you showed yourself to be all along. But it was difficult for them to accept that because now you're in this Queen of Cups energy. You may have told them things and they may not have fully believed it, but now they're seeing how you're moving out here. Even if they're not making it known that they're watching you, they are, and they have others watching you as well from afar. They're very impressed because they're wanting to come towards you with this Six of Wands coming out here. Oh yeah, they see that there's only wins when it comes to connecting with you. Holy Spirit, give us more insight for the collective. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me shuffle this better. Even as I say that and I split the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So much movement here because they feel as if others are moving towards you too. Because we all already have the Knight of Swords. It's like they're wanting you to be on ice per se until they get themselves together. They're going through major shadow work right now because we are in four retrogrades. Like this is a lot of strong energy happening, and in the midst of that too, they could be manifesting this connection with the Ace of Swords coming out here. Yeah, many of them are realizing that they're having to come to terms with people that they do not need to be around anymore. There were people that were there were people that were intentionally trying to sabotage this connection, is what I'm picking up. And it wasn't until you energetically separated, got the hair front coming out here. They see that there is if you're not married, they see you as their wife. Or, flip it if this is a male watching this, but this is definitely resonating for the collective of divine feminists. They're looking at you as you're the one. And it's ironic because it's like once they notice that other people see your quality, your value, your worth, then they're having these aha moments. So it's like the competition for your heart, for your love, for your chemistry is driving them to truly heal and to go within. Because we have another card here in the Nine of Cups. They see wish fulfillment with you. Wow. Let's see what we have here. Yep. And it's because you're the only one that has been able to kind of like tame the beast within him. They see that you have a strong level of inner strength because you did not react in a way in which they may have thought you would have reacted. I'm also picking up heavy fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And again, we are still in the midst of this Lionsgate portal. So major completion is happening. They see you as a very positive influence on them. And now they're also realizing that they may have been foolish, but they're no longer foolish anymore. We have the Fool card coming out in reverse because many of them thought that the streets had love, and there ain't no love in the streets. All that chemistry is, they were fooled to believe that this chemistry, this connection they have with you. Someone just mentioned about being Aries. Yeah, take it as it resonates. They may have assumed that this chemistry they have with you, that somehow they can go out and get it elsewhere. And they had to find out the hard way. And many of them may have fell for, you know, the bad influences of others outside of the connection. But now they're realizing that that was a major error. Yeah, false belief facade. So it's kind of like going through a growth spurt that they're experiencing now because many of them are growing rapidly because we had the emperor that came out here because they were under the illusion from friends, from so-called family members. These people were feeding their head, feeding their ego, but they didn't realize is what I should say, because now many of them are realizing that. Let's go ahead and go with this, y'all, because we have the Ten of Swords. There were energies that were around the masculine that fed the masculine a lot of lies. They may have tried to tell the masculine, like, oh, you can find another girl out there like that, better than her. And the whole while, these people were lying. These people were betraying the masculine. A lot of these people that put these knives in the masculine back, they know that they were intentionally doing that. They know they were intentionally lying to the masculine, but the masculine was in their ego. They were trying to like impress friends, brothers, sisters, even. These people saw the chemistry between the masculine and the feminine, and they did their damnness to try to jeopardize it, and they fell for it. And now they're realizing that there was no abundance, there was no like favor, there was nothing great happening when they were living this karmic lifestyle. The abundance they have was you, because look, we also have the Nine of Cups here. The wish fulfillment, the greatness they had with you, divine feminine, these people were jealous. So this is why they may have gotten bad counsel or bad advice from so-called people, but now they're in this energy of distancing themselves. Y'all, somebody mentioned something about Aries earlier, and this come back up again. We have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So if they put you in the energy of totally discarding the connection, You rose from all of that like a phoenix. This is something that's providing not only healing for yourself, but healing for them too, because many of them only gave to you what was given to them. They were used to people invalidating them, but then saying that they cared about them. So unfortunately, a lot of it was learned behaviors. Now they're realizing that, wow, this divine feminine did not stay down when people targeted her. You move into a space of self-love, having good intentions. It's like you're teaching this masculine how to behave, how to live, how to grow from how to grow from betrayals. Wow. I got a little sad when I mentioned that, because it really is sad that you had to be a mirror for this connection. And they're a mirror for this connection within you, because divine feminine, you may have had experienced people hurting you, invalidating you, okay? And it wasn't until this connection with the masculine, this extreme chemistry that you felt with them, that you begin to realize that, okay, for this person that hurt me on this level, what's going on within me? It caused you to introspect. It caused you to dig deeper and realize that, wait a minute, I have to wake up. There's some codependency, or there were some core wounds, maybe mother and father wounds, maybe wounds from friends or siblings or what have you. But by you choosing to rise like the phoenix, okay, you processed a lot of the projections and healed from a lot of those things. And now they're doing so as well. Hmm. Holy Spirit wants you to understand, be open to receive. Because what's happening is that the healing that's happening within the connection of masculine and feminine, they're wanting to give you the world. Now, it's going to be up to you whether you accept love from your divine complement. You know, you could also pray to ask for an equivalent, per se, a soulmate. But in regard to the twin souls connection, this is just how it goes. There's a lot of mirroring, there's a lot of projections, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of hurt. And so they're wanting to give you the world, is what I'm picking up. And it's because they see that you've been able to teach them how to love by you loving yourself. Oh my gosh, divine feminine, look at you. Divine feminine, you're aligned. You're loving yourself. And for some of you, it's been a long time coming, because it was so much more easier, per se, or actually it still would have been hard, but it was easier to just allow yourself to be in a place where you did not feel comfortable, whether this was around so-called friends, family, um, even in different environments. But when you begin to realize that, wait a minute, I'm not being taken care of, I'm not being treated my best, I need to pull my energy back and give love to myself. I need to separate from this job, or I need to, put up boundaries, or put these people on do not disturb. Whatever it was that you needed to do, a lot of this was triggered through this connection of your divine masculine. It is paying off. You may have planted seeds in the spring, but they're beginning to sprout. And it's because you tapped into your power. You know, with you being in this energy of strength right now, you're very balanced. Like, people look at you and they're so impressed, because they're like, wow, how is it that this person, this woman, was able to overcome so many different things? And you've been strengthened through this process. Trust and believe that your masculine is picking up on this as well. They're empowered. It's like the ultimate sign of, like, you got it together, or you're doing well in life, for most men, is the type of woman that is beside them. And I'm telling you now, your masculine is so proud. They're moving into not just being a masculine, they're moving into being a divine masculine, not dysfunctional, not delusional, not detrimental, but a divine masculine, because they're inspired by you. Like, you're their muse. And they know in order to measure up to you, they have to get it to freak together. They're no longer wanting to go without this chemistry. Many of them may have been in the streets with a bunch of freaks or whatever, but nothing compares to you. And it's because, look at this, you had the freaking courage to pack your bags and to get the fuck on when things were not kosher. Not everybody's able to do that. And you healed major wounds. Many of you, you may have seen your mom, your aunts, your sisters, your grandma. You have seen so many people in your life stay with toxic situations when they knew they deserved better. Many of the masculines saw toxic situations. And so instead of you falling into those karmic loops, you decided to separate yourself from that energy. You have taught your masculine that, look, my boundaries are the bare minimum. Like, they have to be respected. And that's turned them on. Like, they're so freaking turned on by that. Which is why this passion card was the very first card that was here. You're like, wow, this type of woman actually exists. Yes. Yes. Men like a challenge. Like, they thought that, wow, we have memories, nostalgia. Yeah, they're in their heads, really trying to figure out, where did I freaking go wrong? How can I get back in the good graces of the divine feminine? And they're taking accountability. Regret, repression is here. Oh my freaking God, y'all, these masculines ain't playing around. We got Jupiter, courage, new beginnings, taking action. They're on fire for you. Somebody mentioned Aries. This is a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. They're not playing about you. And they're going to do what's right as long as you continue detaching, focusing your energy on yourself. Do not turn back. If they want you, they will come and get you. Keep moving forward. You look the sexiest when you're walking away. They hate to see you go, but they love to watch you walk away. And so continue to be motivated by that. The change is happening. Oh my freaking God. We got Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio coming out here. So the water element is very, very much like, you're in tune with your emotions right now. You're at the height of this. And many of them too are getting in tune with their emotions and realizing that, wow, okay, what she said, because again, I'm going to go back to this nostalgia card. Now they're trying to figure out, like a process of elimination. Where did I go wrong? What did I not hear when she talked to me? Now they're realizing that, okay, I have to become more emotionally mature, because they're amongst people now, or they're in environments now that don't have that compassion, that nurturing, that chemistry that you provide. So it's like being with you feels like being at home, and they want to get back there. Oh wow, so we have Pluto transformation, and we are in the midst of Pluto retrograde, as well as Mercury, um Neptune, Saturn. We're in 4 retrograde, so major transformation is happening. We have fate, detours, divine intervention. Some of them have gotten knocked down on their, you know what. God is not playing about you. God is not playing about these connections. You have bigger work to do. So if they've gotten so-called off track, God is getting them back on track right now. They're being realigned in order to fulfill this life purpose, and it is to be with the divine feminine in a healed manner, to heal your wounds. I know some people say things like, you don't know if you're gonna be with your divine complement or your twin soul. Twin souls go through these journeys because more often than not, unless somebody passes away, these unions are eternal. They come back together in this life and the next life. It's just that there's going to be different stages. And if you're in a separation stage right now, healing is underway, because there is a life purpose aligned with both the masculine and the feminine. So continue to trust the process. This man ain't playing about you. If they were in denial, because we have the epiphany and breakthrough card coming out in the reverse, They may have been very stubborn to change because there was fear associated with love. But that's being healed now. Oh my gosh, we have the angels here. Many of them are believing in God again. And many of them strayed so far away from their spiritual selves based on life, based on circumstances, or so called friends. But now, even by your example, many of them are being led back to God. Mm, look at that. We got the childhood wounds card coming out here. And if they don't use the term God, Jesus, whatever, they're just being led to spirituality per se. And a lot of it has to do too with them being able to have the courage to heal their childhood wounds. Like they're going within. So many of them could be in hermit mode. When I created a thumbnail, I had hermit mode on there. They're into that right now. And they're drawing a lot of strength from the fact that you are pressing forward. They're watching and they got others watching y'all. I already said that earlier in the read, but this is another confirmation. It's like people are saying, can you believe how much more beautiful Divine Feminine looks? Wow, she's doing this. And you may not even sharing much online, but the little that you share, people are seeing that you are blooming. You're shining so freaking bright. Because instead of closing your heart, you open your heart more so for yourself. And they're no longer in this avoidance energy with the avoidance card coming out in reverse. Now they're actually opening up themselves to the ability that, okay, I can overcome these things in my childhood. Many of them dealt with some deep pain. Like I'm picking up like molestations, SA. Yeah. And the reason I'm picking up that is because with this chemistry card that came out first, like many of them may have, you may have felt like they had an insatiable appetite, but it was just something a little off about it. You could have noticed that they were into like some weird porn or something, but a lot of it had to do with childhood wounds. Sometimes when people are abused in that way, they tend to, you know, be a little more freaky than most. It's like a way for them to normalize the things that happen to them, but now they're actually dealing with it. They're coming to terms with it. And I mean, this could resonate for the feminine too, because both of you mirror each other. You may have been through it, but instead of you allowing that to overtake you, you may have healed from those things. You may have tried to find like replacements instead of activating that, sexual energy. You decided to put that energy into something else. You may have had a strong level of discipline when it came to that. And so it's like you're teaching the masculine to do so as well, because the chemistry is real. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of growth that's happening right now. We're literally in this summer energy and growth is happening. I lost some people when I began speaking about that, but that shows that it's really real, because a lot of people aren't ready to really face that. Those are deep-seated wounds, and I'm definitely picking up too with that. The reason why this may have been very painful when it came to their core wounds within you or the masculine was because this may have happened to people that you really loved or people you thought you loved, relatives or some sort, and that really affected this connection. Because when you really love someone and you realize that, okay, when I loved someone before really deeply, they hurt me or they made me feel small or they, disrespected me or betrayed me, that was a reminder. So all these situations that happened was a reminder. Oh my gosh, but look, you all are coming out together. We have the integration and union here, and we also, I would like to think this is a cardinal. Cardinals definitely represent like an ancestor, but you both are coming into union. This is an integration process. So Spirit just wanted me to share with you right now because both of you are going through different phases of awakening. And although you're holding your space, you're asserting your boundaries, you're looking beautiful, you're looking sexy even. Okay. You're making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Spirit just wanted you to lend compassion towards your masculine because they want to come in for union. There's a lot of healing that's happening. And I know sometimes people think that if certain things happen within a relationship, that, once this person does this or that, it's a done deal. But we have to mature spiritually and realize that life is freaking rough. And oftentimes people are dealing with things that are so fucked up that it manifests in the most destructive ways. And healing is happening. It's going to be worth it if you give this love a chance. It could be a second chance, a third chance. Hey, this is between you and your divine masculine. I think it's going to be also important that you understand the importance of keeping this between you and your divine masculine, not other people, because people are going to have their perspective. But if it's true love, even if there have been situations that have been hurtful, y'all, don't allow, look at this card that's sitting here. Don't, this is about people being unhappy. Don't allow other people that are unhappy or never experience this level of love to cheat you out of having true genuine love and compassion. Healing is happening, and I'm definitely telling you that many of you, the things that you have experienced that may have been very devastating between you and the masculine, with this childhood healing card coming out, you're not going to have to experience those things again, because you're keeping up your boundaries, and this masculine is becoming more and more aware of your rarity. They want to be in union with you and only you. So allow them to run their course, allow them to do what they need to do, because that's the only way. By you pulling your energy back, in which I'm picking up many of you have, you begin to focus your energy more so on yourself. You're moving into alignment with harmony, flow, stability within yourself. Beautiful, beautiful. And oh my gosh, I keep having all these signs about reunion coming into play, y'all. Holy Spirit is not playing. There's no more fear and limitations. You're trusting that what is meant to be will be, and you can't lie. The energy doesn't lie. You both have this amazing chemistry with each other. So the twin souls, you're definitely going to be coming into reunion. It's just a matter of time. Holy Spirit, give us a little more advice in regard to. Let me move to another deck. Let's see. Give me a little more advice in regard to what the divine feminine and the divine masculine should be doing right now, because the masculine is going through a major healing process. Like divine feminine, you may have preceded the masculine when it came to spiritually awakening and healing. You may be more emotionally mature, but I'm definitely picking up too, like, it reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so like Belle, she had more of an emotional maturity than the Beast, but she eventually like loved him to a place where he was able to open his heart. And the reason he became a beast was because he was hurt, he was wounded. Many of the masculines became a freaking beast. There was a lot of hurt that happened to them. Some of the things that they're not even comfortable with sharing with you all. It's just the truth of the matter. Oh my gosh, y'all, this was at the top of the deck. I shuffled. When I pulled the cards out, it was here. I shuffled and it came out again, like jumped out, and it's 22. The 1111, adding it up. The masculine is going to match your energy in all the best ways. So continue to hold space, continue to have healthy boundaries, because by you having healthy boundaries and saying no to the shenanigans, no to the disrespect, completely focusing your energy on what you want in your life, you're teaching them that, wait a minute, I have to behave this way towards others as well. Because with Ingonyama, this is honor of the ancient king. This is representing the masculine is moving into clearing different cycles in his life. Karmic cycles are being processed. Like they're coming to an awareness that there may have been a lot of people that were around them playing in their energy, causing chaos, and they're seeing it for what it is. Wow, that says a lot. And also we have the okay beauty of the Navajo, Hozo, and this is the very first card. So I'm picking up with this is that you may have been the first one that have shown this masculine true genuine love that has not returned pain or hurt towards them in a way in which have left them feeling scarred and broken. This is new for them. someone that is really genuine, and you've actually gone through a major transformation, and they're going through one as well. Y'all, I hope that helped. Until next time, bye.